Welcome to today's video where we will be discussing the alarming reality of killer robots and how close we are to having murderous robots like M3GAN. The new movie depicts the bloody consequences of AI gone awry, but is it more fact than fiction? Let's dive in and find out. How soon will M3GAN become reality? The horror movie's high-tech star may be fiction, but concerns over the human relationship with AI are real. M3GAN is created by Gemma, a work-obsessed roboticist who suddenly has to care for her orphan niece Katie. She and Katie become inseparable. Then M3GAN gets too smart. It is capable of learning and adapting on its own without the need for human intervention. She would be able to analyze vast amount of data, make complex decisions, and even develop new technologies on its own. The idea of M3GAN has been inspired by the success of existing AI systems such as AlphaGo, which defeated the world champion at the ancient game of Go. Robots have been a staple of sci-fi since the beginning, but how close are we to M3GAN levels of robot complexity in the way she walks, talks, murders, and even thinks? M3GAN continues sci-fi's penchant or killer robots, this time in the guise of an overprotective, AI-powered robot named M3GAN. Although designed with good intentions, to be a close friend and protector of a young girl who recently lost her parents, M3GAN's program takes the command protector to a murderous degree. The most advanced human-looking robot for years was Sophia, who is known for her human-like appearance and behavior compared to previous robotic variants. She imitates human gestures and facial expressions and is able to answer certain questions and to make simple conversations on predefined topics. Sophia has simulations of every major muscle in the human face, allowing her to generate expressions of joy, sadness, anger, and confusion. But in late 2021, a new challenger appeared in the form of a Mecca, a new human-inspired robot that could be the most convincing yet. The company works tirelessly to recreate human muscles through artificial means, everything from all-important neck muscles to the subtle creases in human skin when you're smiling or talking. Combine these lifelike facial features with powerful AI tools like GPT-4 or ChatGPT, and the result is something not so far removed from M3GAN's not-quite-but-close human affectation. The internet is already replete with memes of M3GAN's impressive dance moves, which are actually performed by a 100% human dancer. While robots aren't necessarily ready for the dance floor like M3GAN, some machine-powered hominids are already surprisingly nimble. The most famous example is Atlas, who in 2021 debuted as the world's first parkour robot. Its ultimate goal is to be a robot that can do any arbitrary motion that you or I could do. Considering it took Boston Dynamics only 5 years to progress from walking over rubble to full-on parkour, replicating human movement is likely no longer a hardware limitation. But even in the metacarpal department, entire companies are dedicated to recreating the human hand in robot form and with increasingly impressive results. M3GAN also explores another terrifying aspect of robobiology, which is its limitless physical capabilities compared to humans. For example, in the M3GAN trailer, the terrifying doll can be seen in full sprint on all fours as she chases down her human prey. That reminds us of the Boston Dynamics robot dog. That its robotic viral sensation known for opening doors, climbing steps with ease, and even taking clean dishes out of the dishwasher, has just landed a full-time gig as an inspector at an oil and gas company. Realistic human robots are just an impressive Disney animatronic without an AI brain to power them, and that's where roboticists' hopes and fears are on full display. The idea of developing a conscious robot is a taboo subject, with engineers urging action and philosophers preaching caution. Robots have been designed to recognize themselves in the mirror, and engineers have created SelfAware Robot Arms capable of understanding its shape and function. This robot that learns to imagine and understand itself rather than the environment around it. This first-of-its-kind robot can learn a model of its complete body from scratch without the assistance of humans. The robot created a kinematic model of itself and then used its self-model to perform tasks as well as to detect and repair damage to its own body. The robot's self-awareness is a primitive form of self-modeling that could eventually lead to robots that are able to reason about their own actions. But the question remains, is this real consciousness? The consciousness of M3GAN is also up for debate as she seems murderously compelled by AI programming gone wrong. This kind of runaway artificial intelligence is a real concern for roboticists and is why many scientists are trying to figure out how to program AI with human values. The development of AI and robots is progressing rapidly, and the technology is becoming more human-like every day. However, the question remains, how close are we to creating killer robots like M3GAN? While it may seem like science fiction, the reality is that this technology could be used for malicious purposes, and it is up to us to ensure that we use it responsibly. We must work together to develop AI that is safe, ethical, and benefits humanity as a whole. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to our channel.